Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Yeah, just wait for few minutes. Okay.
Yes,
Let
ma'am.
all the participants join.
Ma'am, today is my first class.
Okay, today is your first class. Okay, no problem. You
Yes,
just
ma'am.
have a discussion with your branch friends. Okay. They will say you what things we have covered till now. We have covered the 4 experiments, and assignments has also been given to them. So please just consult with your friends. Okay. Of ECE and CSE department because I'm taking the classes of ECE and CSE department, and because Momita ma'am is today on leave, so just I'm taking to the mechanical, civil and electrical classes. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. But,
Oh,
ma'am, I have no number of any of them.
okay. Okay, just wait. We will have a very soon a WhatsApp group. That time we will do. Otherwise, we will revise again the experiments.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, just wait for few minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Pooja, are you having any contact of your friends?
No, ma'am.
Because I am not getting any student today, so I just don't understanding what is happening. Because no one has joined till now actually.
I don't know, ma'am.
Okay. So just I'm unable to. You just go through this one once. Okay. Today we will have this experiment. This is experiment number 5. This is all about your group discussion.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, just go through once. Till then, I just want to connect with some teachers. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Pooja.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So first thing is that what do you mean by a group discussion? Do you have any idea about group discussion? Are you familiar with this topic, group discussion?
Yes, ma'am. Group discussion is just about to tell our thoughts in particular topic, and uh, and it is related with the teamwork. It is not just in. It is not just own opinion. It is related to teamwork.
Okay, it is related to teamwork. You know that group discussion is related to teamwork. So can you give
Yes,
me an
ma'am.
example that any activities that are being done in a group? What things or what kind of activities do you do in a group? For example, I
Like
have given that as in a football game, when you play with like a team, okay,
yes, ma'am.
passing the ball to each other member and aim for a common goal. Okay, so this one. Now, next one is about group discussion. That group discussion, what are the different kinds of benefits for a group discussion? What kind of benefits do you get when you are having a group and you discuss with them? What do you mean by that? क्या होता है
Ma'am,
ग्रुप
it is.
डिस्कशन से?
Ma'am, it enhance our teamwork capability. Like, ma'am, I'm sort of words.
Okay, if you want, if you feel comfortable to speak in Hindi, you can.
मैम ग्रुप डिस्कशन में जैसे कि टीम वर्क और एक मतलब टीम के जैसा कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट पे वर्क करना सही से और कैसे हैंडल करते हैं इस सब चीज से रिलेटेड.
Okay. Can you see the screen now? So group
यस मैम.
discussion, yeah. So I don't know why there is no participant today, whether they are not aware or they are in some other class, I just don't know. So today in the first class, I will discuss with you the group discussion, and in the second class, I will go with one of the back of the experiment revision. Okay. You, since this is a
Sure,
first class, so I will just be back with you with one
yes,
experiment. Okay. So it will be clear to you also. So join me. It's about what the time now? Okay. Join me about 2:10 in the next class. Okay. बिकॉज ये तो
okay, ma'am.
40 मिनट्स बाद डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाएगा तो आप 2:10 मेरे साथ ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा फिर से यही लिंक में ठीक है
Okay,
द सेम लिंक
yes, ma'am.
ठीक है नाउ ये आपका ग्रुप डिस्कशन में तो हम लोग क्या डेफिनेशन देंगे व्हाट विल बी द डेफिनेशन ऑफ अ ग्रुप डिस्कशन हम लोग ग्रुप डिस्कशन जब पढ़ रहे तो ग्रुप डिस्कशन का डेफिनेशन क्या होगा
Group discussion.
अगर मेरा इंटरेस्ट पॉलिटिक्स में है आपका इंटरेस्ट एजुकेशन लाइन में है तो क्या हम लोग एक अच्छे से ग्रुप डिस्कशन हम लोग कंडक्ट कर सकते हैं if your opinions are having different we are having different opinions and our interest is on different so can we have a good discussion group means a good group discussion yes or no
No, ma'am.
no तो ग्रुप डिस्कशन के लिए हमारा सबसे जरूरी क्या है our interest the interest should be similar हमारा जिस चीज का इंटरेस्ट है वो अगला का भी उसमें उस एरिया में इंटरेस्ट होना चाहिए अगर हमारा उस एरिया में इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता है तो हमारा ग्रुप डिस्कशन सक्सेसफुल नहीं हो सकता तो सिर्फ क्या ग्रुप बना लेने से एक ग्रुप डिस्कशन हो सकता है नो एक टीम फॉर्म कर लेने से क्या ग्रुप डिस्कशन
No,
हो
ma'am.
सकता है नो तो क्या है हमारा सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ इंटरेस्ट so that we can discuss on that topic formally or in informally way we can exchange our ideas तो अब उसका हम लोग exchange our ideas तो उसका outcome क्या होता है कोई काम हम लोग करते हैं तो उसका आउटकम होता है ना हर एक काम का क्या होता
Yes,
है एक
ma'am.
आउटकम होता है हम लोग खाना क्यों खाते हैं डज इट नेसेसरी टू ईट फूड एवरी डे क्यों एक बार में खाना खाने के बाद हमारा पेट वो कैपेबल नहीं होता कि एक ही बार में हमारा पेट भर जाता है
Because it yes, ma'am. Food gives us energy
फूड गिव्स एनर्जी तो उसका आउटकम क्या है फूड का आउटकम क्या है जो हम लोग इंटेक कर रहे हैं
for energy.
एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस करता है फोर्स में वर्क एंड मोशन पढ़े हो
Yes, ma'am.
डिस्प्लेसमेंट डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ अ वर्क वर्क डन कब होता है बैठे बैठे कोई वर्क डन होता है कि डिस्प्लेसमेंट होने से वर्क डन होता है फिजिक्स का कुछ एक लॉज है बिकॉज आई एम ऑल्सो साइंस स्टूडेंट आई हैव चेंज माई स्ट्रीम आई एम प्योर साइंस स्टूडेंट सो हमारा क्या होता है वर्क डन में डिस्प्लेसमेंट
मैम किसी भी एक पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में काम करना
काम करना तो वर्क डन कब कहलाता है हम लोग कब बोलेंगे कि वर्क डन हुआ है
मैम जब एक पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में हम लोग कोई काम करते हैं और उसका कुछ इफेक्ट दिखे
जब उसका
उसका कोई
कोई
रिजल्ट आए आउटकम आए
आउटकम है तो रिजल्ट हमारा क्या होता है आउटकम होता है सही है ना
यस मैम
रिजल्ट ही तो
यस
हमारा
मैम
आउटकम है ना अगर
यस
रिजल्ट
मैम
नहीं आएगा तो क्या वो वर्क डन कहलाएगा हमारा मेहनत वी आर लेवरिंग वेरी हार्ड वेरी हार्ड वेरी हार्ड लेकिन हमारा आ गया टेस्ट में 0 क्योंकि जो चैप्टर से क्वेश्चन आने वाले थे मैंने उस चैप्टर को पढ़ा ही नहीं क्या हमारा वर्क इफेक्टिव हुआ
नो मैम
नो हमारा वर्क इफेक्टिव नहीं हुआ So, उसी तरह से ग्रुप डिस्कशन में क्या होता है समझ में आ रहा है कुछ इफ यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग एनीथिंग यू कैन जस्ट आस्क मी आप मेरे से क्लियरली पूछेंगे मैम ये चीज हमको समझ में ये चीज नहीं आ रहा फील फ्री टू आस्क जब तक क्वेश्चंस नहीं करोगे तब तक सीखोगे
यस मैम
कहीं भी बीच में अगर समझ में नहीं आता यू कैन जस्ट आस्क मी है ना अब हमसे क्लियरली पूछो
ओके मैम
इफ यू वांट दैट मैडम प्लीज एक्सप्लेन इन हिंदी दिस थिंग आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू
यस मैम
From which background you are English medium or Hindi medium?
मैम माय स्कूल इज लाइक studied in English, but never spoke in English. So,
From which school you are, Pooja? May I know?
uh, ma'am, the private school, Baruta Memorial School.
Where? From where you basically belongs to?
I belong from Chakradarpur.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, Chakradharpur was once my examination center for matriculation examination. That
Okay, ma'am. I can understand everything in English, but
okay, then no
in come
problem.
to spoken, in when it come to
But you are
spoken,
not
I
quite
am little
fluent
bit.
in English.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Then we will speak in English. Okay with you. No problem. Now next,
Yes,
group discussion. So definition हमारा क्या है? Group discussion क्या है? What is the definition
ma'am.
of group discussion?
Group discussion can be defined as a formal topic in which everyone is giving their own opinion
क्या?
in.
अगर हम बोलते हैं ठीक है ओके नाउ व्हाई आई हैव रिटन हियर एक्टिविटी यू नो नॉट आई हैव रिटन एक्सपेरिमेंट व्हाई आई हैव रिटन हियर एक्टिविटी कैन वो कभी दिमाग में खटका दैट व्हाई आई हैव रिटन हियर एक्टिविटी because see group discussion is an activity it is not an experiment you cannot do anything these all things are activities okay अब ग्रुप डिस्कशन का हमारा एक्टिविटी क्या है बिकॉज इट इज वेरी एक्टिव मीन्स ये क्या बोलते हैं दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एक्टिविटी बिकॉज वेन यू आर इन एकेडमिक यू शेयर योर व्यूज with your
Yes,
friends
ma'am.
with your teachers okay because you can share all your views with your teachers see हम और आप अभी तक physically we have not met we have not seen anyone so हमारे साथ क्या when you will meet आप हमारे criticism करोगे मैडम ऐसी दिखती है मैडम ऐसी पढ़ाती है मैडम वैसी है you will criticize me you will give some kind of opinions about me okay when we will meet तो ये हमारा क्या है एक डिस्कशन हो रहा है ना आप लोग के फ्रेंड्स के बीच एक डिस्कशन हो रहा है आई एम दैट टॉपिक फॉर यू फॉर द डिस्कशन नाउ ये इसीलिए हमारा ये एक्टिविटी बिकॉज वी आर डूइंग दैट वन सो अ ग्रुप डिस्कशन इज एन very important activity for your academic life after that for your career okay
Yes, ma'am.
so how you can say ये क्या प्रोसेस है इट इज एन इंटरैक्टिव ओरल प्रोसेस ग्रुप डिस्कशन क्या रिटर्न में होता है नो
No, ma'am.
इट इज ए ओरल प्रोसेस तो हमारा क्या
Oral.
है कोई ग्रुप डिस्कशन करें तो कोई पर्पस से हम लोग बात करते हैं a definite purpose is there, a definite topic is there with us on which we are discussing about. तो ये हमारा क्या है एक very interactive oral process है जहां पे हम अपना exchange of ideas करते हैं thoughts करते हैं feelings करते हैं और किसके माध्यम से what is the medium that medium is our oral communication
Oral. Oral communication.
ठीक है I am clear up to here
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so please now read the introduction and objective of this activity group discussion. Can you read? Up to here, you just read it on up to dynamics. Up to first, you read up to objectives. One by one, I will clear with your objectives. You just read here up to objectives.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please read.
To develop the dynamics of GD,
No,
to
no, no.
learn
Now
technique.
introduction.
As in football game where you play like a team, passing the ball to each team members and aim for a common goal. GD is also based on the teamwork, incorporating view of different team members to reach a common goal. A group discussion can be defined as a formal discussion involving 8 to 10 participants in a group. They are given a they are given a topic after some time, during which they collect their thoughts. The group is asked to discuss the topic for 15 to 20 minutes. The GD process is to assess a candidate's personality traits.
Okay. Now the objectives. Have you understood up to this introduction? I have already explained this one. Have you understood?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Now
ma'am.
you read the objectives.
To develop the dynamics of GD, to learn techniques that can make an effective participant in GD, to meet up the future challenges with success, to be familiar with different type of interviews, to develop a complete inventory of skills.
Okay. तो सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी हमारा क्या है? फर्स्ट ऑब्जेक्टिव हम क्या बोल सकते हैं? If I say that what is the first objective in a group discussion, then your speaking power. If you are having a good speaking power, a good thinking and a good listening abilities, और हमारा जो भी डिस्कशन है वो लॉजिकल होगा, इट शुड बी लॉजिकल, और हमको वो
Yes, ma'am.
पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक के ऊपर ही हमको बोलना है. We cannot move to the left and the right of the topic. तो सबसे पहला
Yes,
ऑब्जेक्टिव
ma'am.
क्या है हमारा? वी शुड बी अ वेरी वेल गुड स्पीकर. और हम एक अच्छे स्पीकर कब बन सकते हैं? When we will have a very vast knowledge, we will read, we will go through the articles, journals or study materials on which topic we are going to discuss to collect our knowledge. तभी ना हमको उस
Yes,
टॉपिक
ma'am.
के बारे में नॉलेज मिलेगा. तो नॉलेज तो हम घर बैठे नहीं मिल सकता, बिना बुक खोले, बिना गूगल में सर्च के, बिना जर्नल्स पढ़े, डिफरेंट राइटर्स का क्या ओपिनियंस है, विदाउट उसके हमको नहीं मिल सकता
Yes,
है ना?
ma'am. पहले वेल प्रिपेयर करना पड़ेगा उस टॉपिक को.
या उस पहले तो टॉपिक का सिलेक्शन, क्या ये टॉपिक थी मतलब लॉजिकल है, इस पे हमारे डिस्कशन की उसका कोई मतलब ये ही नहीं, लॉजिक ही नहीं है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
ये सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी है. और ग्रुप्स में क्या होता है? बेसिकली 8 to 10 पार्टिसिपेंट होते हैं हमारा, जो स्पेसिफिक ग्रुप और एक पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन को हम लोग एनालाइज करते हैं फर्स्ट. फिर उसको कोई भी चीज के डिस्कशन के लिए क्या सबसे जरूरी है? एनालाइज कर.
Yes,
उसको
ma'am.
हम लोग एनालाइज करते हैं, फिर उसको हम लोग डिस्कस करते हैं. उसके बाद डिस्कस करने के बाद हम लोग क्या पहुंचते हैं? वी कम टू द सॉल्यूशन पार्ट. एक
Yes,
सॉल्यूशन
ma'am.
पार्ट में आते हैं. ये नहीं है कि सॉल्यूशन पार्ट में आते आते हमारा बहुत टाइम लेते. इट शुड नॉट बी मच एज लेंथी, इट शुड बी विद इन अ टाइम फ्रेम. ठीक है, एक टाइम फ्रेम में
Yes,
वो
ma'am.
चीज को हमको फाइंड आउट करना है. कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट या आप लोग नॉर्मली आई एम सेइंग दैट व्हेनेवर डूइंग एनी काइंड ऑफ एक्सपेरिमेंट, क्या उसको हम लोग लॉन्ग प्रोसेस पूरा साल भर क्या उस एक्सपेरिमेंट के पीछे हम लोग पड़े रहते हैं? नहीं ना. So
No,
same
ma'am.
thing in a group discussion, that when we are having a group discussion, that time the first thing you need is the analyze, next is discuss, and the most important thing, you have to come out with a solution within a given time frame.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. और एक ग्रुप डिस्कशन कब तक होता है? व्हाट इज द टाइम लिमिट ऑफ अ ग्रुप डिस्कशन? कैन यू हैव सीन इन द इंट्रोडक्शन, minimum and maximum of 20 minutes. 15 to
Yes, ma'am. 15
20, the time
20
period may be
minutes.
there, but in some cases when the group discussion is on a very important topic or a very vast topic, when we are discussing, it can extend up to 50 minutes in some of the cases. Okay, when you are having an interview for your jobs, you have they want to see your leadership skills, they want to see your communication skills. At that time, they can extend up to 50 minutes. Because when you are having any kind of interview, you all are totally new for each other. That time they used to see who is the leader, they used to test your communication skills, they want to see how much you know about anything in a certain period of time, how can you cover up. तो हमारा then they used to give 50 minutes time. Next,
Yes, ma'am.
हमारा क्या होता है? एम क्या होना चाहिए? What should be the aim when any organizing committee or any organizer is organizing any kind of group discussion. So what will our aim? हमारे aim क्या होना चाहिए उस discussion में? You understand panelist?
Yes, ma'am.
You know panelist? Okay. तो panelist जो होता है, तो हमारा aim क्या होना चाहिए? We must get noticed by the panelists.
Panelist.
यही होता है हमारा aim.
Yes, ma'am.
और पैनलिस्ट हमारे क्यों नोटिस करेंगे? Why the panelist will notice us? वो हमको क्यों नोटिस करेंगे? I am their relative. I am a daughter.
No,
I am
ma'am.
a son. Why they will notice?
If I have a good communication skill
No.
or
If you are having a right reason. ठीक है? अगर हमारे पास लॉजिकल रीजंस रहेगा, दैट आर द राइट रीजंस वी आर हैविंग, देन वी विल बी गेट नोटिस्ड बाय द पैनलिस्ट. कब होगा राइट रीजंस? कब होगा? जब when we will contribute significantly and meaningfully to that discussion. So क्या होना चाहिए यहाँ पे? Candidates should make sure that they contribute significantly and meaningfully to the discussion. And the content of what you say matters more than what your volume or the time for which you are speaking of. ठीक है? अब हम बोलने से बोलते ही नहीं जाना, हमको उसमें टाइम लिमिट को भी ध्यान रखना है टू कंक्लूड, बिकॉज फाइनली वी हैव टू कंक्लूड.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? और क्या होता है ग्रुप डिस्कशन?
At the end conclusion निकलना चाहिए कुछ भी उस डिस्कशन का.
नहीं, कंक्लूजन उस तरह से नहीं होना चाहिए. वी हैव टू गिव a couple of minutes of time to gather your thoughts. Then what you have to put your thoughts.
Yes, ma'am.
तो इसमें हम क्या बोल सकते हैं कि can I say that one, that the participants who are participating is much easier for them, because if you try to if you try to put the common thoughts, the common logical thoughts, then your means you cannot attract the attention of the panelists. So you have to come up with different points from everyone else. Okay, so that only you can just have a good outcome for this group discussion. और सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी ग्रुप डिस्कशन में that you have to listen carefully to what everyone else is saying, because if you are not the one who is talking, you don't have the license to let your mind wander. बस हम जो सोचेंगे अपना फैंटेसी में, we cannot speak like that, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Now अब next कुछ मतलब do's and don'ts ऐसे होते हैं ना. What are the do's and don'ts? So what are the don'ts for a group discussion? Can I say what are the don'ts for a group discussion, or what I should take care for a good group discussion? Just waiting for your chance to speak. Okay, you have to remember that a group discussion is not same as an interview. ये एक interview नहीं है आपका. Always keep in mind that it is not in your interview. You will not be given a chance or slot to speak. You have to grab it. No one will say it's your chance, now you speak. You just have to grab it. You have to start talking for yourself. If you have a point to make, it's on you to get the attention of the group and then speak up. Someone is saying something, you think your point is being relating to that, you just have to grab that chance. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to grab that chance so that you can speak. Now, talking too loudly. Shouting at the top of your voice doesn't make you any kind of assertive, just as talking too much does not make you bright. Be loud enough to make yourself heard by everyone in the room. There is no need to go for the eardrums. बहुत कोई का आदत होता है ना, कुछ सुन नहीं रहा है, like a childish behavior, उसके कान के सामने जाके बोलो. Have you seen? Just not taking care of, उसके कान के सामने जाके बोल.
Yes, ma'am.
है
Yes,
ना?
ma'am.
बच्चे लोग का एक आदत होता है, देखो उन लोगों को अटेंशन नहीं देगा तो लोग क्या करते हैं, रोने लगते हैं. So that all people give them attention. दूसरी तरफ से बहुत इंसान जब ग्रोन अप हो जाए तो उन लोगों में एक होता है कि कोई अटेंशन नहीं तो
Yes,
कान
ma'am.
के सामने जाके चिल्ला. So that they will know. Don't do like this type. Okay, now interrupting others. Third
Yes, ma'am.
हमारा क्या है? Interrupting others. It's next to possible for a group
Yes.
discussion to proceed without any interruptions. But you have to guard against interrupting others too much when they are speaking, or you may risk coming across as someone who doesn't value others' opinion. It's not a team player. You always have to value others. If they're going to the wrong discussion, please say you are not coming to the point, we are not getting your point. Please them in a very polite way. And show negative emotions.
Yes, ma'am.
Things can get pretty heated up here. It's not very pleasant when people are shouting you down or dismissing your opinions, but always make sure that don't betray any anger on or any kind of negative emotions during the group discussion. Okay, क्योंकि वो आप ही का ग्रुप का है, टीम मेंबर्स में ही है, सपने ही लोग से अगर
Yes,
लड़ाई
ma'am.
कर लोगे so what will be happen? वो तो आपस में ही फिर गृह युद्ध छिड़ जाएगा. No one will come to any
Yes,
common
ma'am.
outcome. वो गृह युद्ध में फिर छिड़े रहोगे, क्या ग्रुप डिस्कशन करोगे? सब एक दूसरे को गलत ठहराने पे ही तुला है. Okay. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
anything? Any problem?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, please read the dynamics of group discussion. है clear up to here? Objectives clear है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now come
Yes,
with the
ma'am.
dynamics. Okay. So that you just clear
Yes,
once.
ma'am.
There are altogether 12 dynamics. Please go through once the dynamics of group discussion. Just read loudly these things. If any problem in any of the point, please ask me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
You
read.
must be open to other ideas as well as the evaluation of your ideas. That is what flexibility is all about. But first remember, never ever start your GD with a stand or a conclusion. By taking a stand, you have already given your decision without discussing the topic at hand or listening to the view of your team members. Second, alternatives. You must put forth your point to the group in a very empathic, positive, and confident manner. Initiative. A journal trend among students is to start a GD and get the initial kitty of point marked for a initiator. But but that is a high risk, high return strategy. Initiate a GD only if you are well versed with the topic, creativity, an idea, or a perspective which opens new horizons for discussion on the GD. Topic is always highly appreciated when you put across a new idea convincingly such that it is discussed at a length by the group. It can only be positive. Team player. It lays great emphasis on this because it is
Parameter.
essential for because it is essential for manager to be team player. Management aspirant who lack team skills
Lack.
cannot be good manager.
Yeah. Have you understood these things?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I have already explained this thing to you, है ना? अभी मैंने यही चीज आप लोग को
Yes, ma'am.
that how the things should be. है
Yes,
ना?
ma'am.
Yeah.
St- uh,
Any problem?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Now, from 6 to 12, you just read. When 6 to 10, first you read. Reasoning ability, leadership. We will conduct a group discussion, okay? Let's join in the next class the participant. We will soon conduct a group discussion competition among CSE and EC. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
please.
today,
No, no, today, no, later.
reasoning ability play a important role while expressing your opinions or ideas at a GD.
Hmm.
Leadership. A leader would have the following qualities. 8. She or he show direction to the group whenever group moves away from the topic. She or he coordinate the effort of the different team members in the GD. She contributes to the GD at regular interval with valuable insight. She also inspire and motivate team member to express their views. Inspiring ability. A good group discussion should incorporate view of all the team members. If some team members want to express their ideas but are not getting the opportunity to do so, giving them an opportunity to express their idea or opinions will be seen as a positive trait. Awareness. The content or awareness generally constitute 40 to 50% marks of your GD. Apart from these qualities, communication skill, confidence, and the ability to think one's feet are also very important.
Yeah, up to here you have read what you have understood from this. That what things you should have when you are having a group discussion, how you can be a very good team leader for a group discussion. You should have a good reasoning ability. Okay, that will create your
One
leadership skills.
leadership
Next one is your inspiring ability.
ability,
Third is your awareness. And next,
awareness,
one is it? Initiations.
initiation.
Okay. Now, please read the next. Up to here, just read. After that, I will come to the next. Please read and understand. If you're
Initiation.
having any problem, just ask me. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Initiation. Initiating a GD is a high profit, high loss strategy. When you initiate a GD, you not only grab the opportunity to speak, you also grab the attention of the examiner and your fellow candidates. GD summarization. A conclusion is where the whole group decide in favor or against the topic. You can summarize what the group has discussed in the GD in a nutshell. Keep it brief and concise. It must incorporate all the important points that came during the GD. If the examiner asks you to summarize a GD, it means the GD has come to an end. Do not add anything once the GD has been summarized.
Okay. Um, okay. Now, any problem up to here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, being a leader of a group, okay. Now,
Yes,
being
ma'am.
a leader of a group, now I'm just asking you that what things you should have.
Mm, if I was the leader of the group, I have
Should I say?
if
Should
yeah,
I
ma'am.
say? Yeah. Being a leader. Okay. Being a leader, what things you should have? देखो group discussion conductor. I think the second class will be also continue with the group discussion only because it is a very vast thing and ये आपका जो है ना different मतलब interviews में भी बहुत important. I don't know why these people or these fellows have not attended the class. So this is a very important topic that I am going to discuss. So you have attended anyways, no
Mm,
problem. So being a leader
yes, ma'am.
in a group discussion allows you to lead the discussion. When you are a leader, that it allows you to lead the discussion. And when the
Yes, ma'am.
moderator announces a certain topic, because discussion के लिए topic चाहिए. A topic हमको कौन देता है? The
Yes,
moderator.
ma'am.
Yeah. When the moderator announces a certain topic, always try to gain more ideas on that topic or some more important points within a few seconds, so you can start a group discussion with a positive attitude and can be a leader. Because कभी भी
Yes, ma'am.
interviews में group discussion देगा, you will not get enough time. So in a very little bit of time, you have to grab the ideas, you have to collect more and more points, logical points. सिर्फ point collect नहीं करना, you have to give a very logical points.
Logical
Now,
point.
yeah. Now, it is not necessary that you have to, means you should speak first. If you are not able to grasp an idea soon, you can wait for someone to speak and then add on it by taking the previous speaker's name and agreeing or denying the speaker's view. Or you can also do such thing that you can give some remarks by taking the name of the previous speaker, so that it will make a good impact on the whatever the moderator.
Yes, ma'am.
कभी कभी क्या होता है, हमारे पास कोई आइडियाज नहीं है, हम कलेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे. Someone has told very good thing. हाँ, तुमको लगा कि no, it is a very good thing, we should go. हमको उसमें रिमार्क्स देना चाहिए. No, I am totally agreeing with. अगर आपको लगता है no, ये क्या बोल रही है, he totally disagree, you can take his or her name of the partner, the opponent, or the other group discussion team, and you can add the remark. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, beginning of the discussion, if you are starting anything, so what should have? It should have a good impact. ये आपके पास एक बहुत मींस क्या बोलते हैं, good, very good opportunity. The beginning of the discussion is first is an opportunity that make a good impact. But if you are not able to present your views, it creates a negative impact. So make
Negative
sure
impact.
that whatever views you try to present are heard and understood well by the other people, contributing to the group discussion. Suppose sometime will come, you for a group leader, you have to start, but हमारे पास बोलने की कुछ है नहीं, हमारा प्रेजेंट करने के लिए व्यूज नहीं है, तो क्या हो जाएगा वो हमारे उस जगह पे negative impact. If you are not well
Negative
prepared,
impact.
then always try to avoid to be the leader or to start.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. नेक्स्ट है नेटवर्किंग. क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट है? Why it is important? Networking is why important. Try to always relevant with your topic. Okay, whenever you try
Yes.
to present your views, make sure that your views and points match or are related to the topic of the discussion. Already I have told these things that you always try to mention these things. हमेशा ध्यान में रखना इस चीज को.
Yes, ma'am. ये टॉपिक से बाहर नहीं जाना.
नहीं, टॉपिक से बाहर हमको नहीं जाना है, और कोई अगर जा रहा है तो उसमें हमको रिमार्क्स ऐड भी करना है.
Yes, ma'am. कि ये टॉपिक से बाहर हो रहा है.
यस, अब समझ में आया ग्रुप डिस्कशन का यहाँ तक? ये कोई
Yes,
प्रॉब्लम
ma'am.
है? बोलो.
मैम अगर कोई स्टार्ट करता है और वो नेगेटिव से कुछ स्टार्ट करता है तो वो
रिमार्क्स ऐड
मतलब
करो,
वो क्या
उसको तुम्हारा
नेगेटिव.
नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है, पूरा ग्रुप उसके लिए सफर करता है, तो होल ग्रुप सफर्स.
तो ऑलवेज स्टार्ट फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव.
या अब
और
वो
मैम उसके
डिपेंड करता
बाद
है
अगर.
टॉपिक पे भी.
यस मैम. और मैम जैसे कि इफ आई एम अ सेकंड पर्सन टू स्पीक और हम उसको नेगेटिव में बोलते हैं तो वो क्या नेगेटिव क्रिएट करेगा?
नो, नेगेटिव नहीं. ग्रुप डिस्कशन में नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव नहीं है, लेकिन ऑलवेज ट्राई टू हैव अ पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट. अगर टॉपिक ही नेगेटिव है तो उसमें आप क्या पॉजिटिव बोलो?
यस मैम.
अगर हम बोल दे कि मतलब पाकिस्तान अच्छा है ही नहीं, तो तुम पाकिस्तान को अच्छा बनाओगे कैसे?
यस
कैन यू
मैम.
मेक इट?
नो मैम.
कोई चीज अच्छा रहेगा तो उसको अच्छा बना सकते हैं ना.
यस मैम.
कोई चीज अच्छा है ही नहीं तो उसको कहीं से अच्छा बना सकते हैं. आप कभी बोल सकते हैं करेला मीठा हो सकता है?
नो मैम.
नहीं बोल सकते. तो अगर टॉपिक ही हमारा नेगेटिव है तो उसको पॉजिटिव वे में लाएंगे कैसे?
यस मैम.
समझ में आया बेटा?
हाँ.
ओके. कभी कभी हो जाता है ना, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट टॉपिक भी हमको दिया जाता है, द एग्जिस्टेंस ही नहीं है उसका, बस अगर वो एग्जिस्ट करता, if the existent means, तब क्या होता? ठीक है, some kind you will get the
Mm.
absurd types of topics also, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now you read with the GD techniques. Please read the GD
There
techniques.
are few simple techniques that can make you an effective participant. Prepare. If you know what the topic of the discussion will be, there is a lot you can do to prepare in advance. You can read round the topic to make sure you are aware of the main issue and argument, and spend some time discussing with your own position is. Listen. An effective discussion is one in which people listen to each other. Listening is a mm, very important discussion skill, and make sure you listen and respond to what other people have to say. Be polite. In a discussion, it is important to stay calm and be polite even if you feel strongly about the topic under discussion. Using words like please, thank you, I would like to, may I, would you mind, would you, may make you sound polite and respectful. Take make notes. It is a good idea to have a pen and paper handy. You can uh, you can jot down any useful or important word or idea that might come in handy later in the discussion or afterwards. Speak clearly. Practice your pronunciation and speak clearly and confidently. If you need time to collect your thoughts, you could say something like, just let me have a minute to think about this.
Okay. So any problem up to here?
No, ma'am.
No. So I just think so. Any kind of thing you can say me about this relevant topics? Any relevant topics you can say about group discussion? कोई हम ऐसा टॉपिक आप हमको बताइए जिसके लिए ग्रुप डिस्कशन हम बोल सकते
हम्म, मैम कोई भी टॉपिक हो सकता है, जैसे इन्वायरमेंट को लेके या फिर कोई न्यू प्लान
हैं। ओके, पूजा।
एग्जीक्यूट हो रहा है.
हेलो।
यस मैम.
ओके, join me in the next class, okay, at 2:20.
यस मैम.
Okay.